Epictet once said, "Do not seek to have power over others, but seek to have power over yourself." In our everyday lives, we often hesitate to openly discuss the concepts of power and social hierarchy. We sometimes feel discomfort when faced with those who boast about their superior position within these hierarchies. However, as evolved human beings, we have a natural tendency to create hierarchies based on criteria such as strength, position, wealth, knowledge, experience, or popularity. Whether we want it or not, we evaluate and are evaluated by others, which significantly influences our relationships. But let's clarify the immediate purpose of this video. It's not about teaching you how to become a dominant or alpha individual, as true dominance often stems from character maturity and the gradual acquisition of skills through life experiences. Instead, our video aims to assist you in social situations by helping you implicitly identify dominant figures within a group or those in charge of a situation. And guess what? You might very well be one of these dominant figures, whether it's within yourself or your environment. Get ready to delve into the art of social dominance and discover how to navigate these fascinating interpersonal dynamics successfully. 1. Averting your gaze. Stoic eye contact. The dance of gazes is one of the first steps in the dance of social dominance. Dominants maintain prolonged and assured eye contact, while the dominated often avoid eye contact. To become the dominant dancer, practice maintaining confident eye contact. In other words, don't avert your gaze. Stoic teaching reminds us that self-confidence begins with the mastery of our emotional reactions. The next time you lock eyes with someone, don't hesitate to hold your gaze. Show that you are the confident dancer dominating the floor. Imagine this story. Diogenes, a famous Stoic, stood proudly among a skeptical crowd, maintaining unwavering eye contact with a powerful politician. People whispered, but Diogenes was confident because he knew he was in alignment with his principles. To reverse this role, practice maintaining more confident eye contact rooted in Stoic self-control. Don't be afraid to look the world straight in the eyes. 2. Lack of confidence in decisions. Stoic decision wisdom. The dance of social dominance also depends on the decisions we make. The dominated hesitate, constantly seeking to maximize benefits while minimizing risks. To become the dominant dancer, adopt a Stoic approach by making logical decisions and accepting the outcomes, whether they are good or bad. Stoicism teaches us that the outcome is not in our hands, but our reaction is. So, dance confidently, make clear decisions, and accept the consequences. Imagine the story of Cassius, a Stoic man facing a difficult decision. Despite being tormented by potential repercussions, he made a reasoned decision. Others respected him for his courage and resolve, reversing his role from dominated to dominant. 3. Avoiding confrontations. Stoic courage. The dominated avoid confrontations to avoid displeasing the dominant, but Stoics remind us that courage is a virtue. As Socrates said, an honest man does not harm his friends. Reverse the role by developing the courage to defend your convictions while remaining respectful, as Stoic wisdom teaches. Develop the courage to defend your convictions while remaining respectful. Stoics remind us that real power lies in the mastery of our reactions, especially in confrontations. Don't be afraid to waltz in the dance of opinions, but ensure your tango remains elegant and respectful. Think of the story of Elise, who, inspired by Stoic philosophy, calmly confronted a superior at work to defend an idea she deemed crucial. Her confidence in her convictions and her courage earned her respect, and reversed her role from dominated to dominant. 4. Inability to simplify, Stoic clarity. The dominated tend to complicate situations, while dominants excel at simplifying problems. As Seneca said, the truth is simple. Reverse the role by training yourself to approach situations more directly and soothingly, as Stoic philosophy recommends. Imagine the story of Lucius, a Stoic man who, when faced with a complex situation, took the time to simplify it for his colleagues. Thanks to his clarity of thought, he guided them to an effective resolution, thus reversing the role from dominated to dominant. 5. Lack of sincerity, Stoic authenticity. The dominated often hide their opinions out of fear of disapproval, while dominants remain sincere and true to their beliefs. As Epictetus reminds us, do not demand that events happen as you wish. Wish that they happen as they do. To become dominant, develop deep sincerity towards yourself and your convictions, even if it doesn't suit everyone, as Stoic wisdom advises. Consider the story of Julia, who, inspired by Stoicism, spoke up at a meeting, honestly expressing her vision, even though she knew it went against the majority's opinion. Her authenticity earned the respect of her peers, reversing her role from dominated to dominant. 6. Fear of authority, Stoic confidence. The dominated tend to fear authority, while dominants have no qualms about supervising and making clear decisions. As Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. To reverse this role, work on your confidence in your own abilities, as Stoic philosophy teaches. Let's think of Thomas, who, thanks to his Stoic practice, freed himself from the fear of authority. He took initiative at work and became a respected leader, reversing the role from dominated to dominant. Stoics remind us that confidence begins with inner mastery. So, dance with the assurance of someone who knows they can lead. 7. Lack of insight. The dominated struggle to perceive the motivations of others, while dominants understand the intentions of those around them. Reverse the role by becoming an insightful observer and seeking to understand the motivations of others, as Stoic wisdom recommends. Think of the story of Alexander, who, following Stoic principles, developed insight into the intentions of his colleagues. Thanks to this understanding, he knew how to act strategically, reversing the role from dominated to dominant. Stoic philosophy reminds us that real power doesn't just come from external influence but from inner mastery, authenticity, and wisdom. By applying these Stoicism-inspired tips, you can reverse the roles of social dominance and cultivate inner confidence that transcends external appearances. The art of social dominance, as described in our video, is not just about external influence but about inner mastery, as taught by Epictetus. Thank you for joining me on this enriching journey once again. I look forward to sharing more inspiring content with you in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay connected.